This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
The number of possible measles cases in Washoe County is rising as health officials await test results confirming the virus in northern Nevada. Health Watch team coverage tops Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. Just today, health officials upgraded 2 of 3 potential cases here in northern Nevada to probable. Suspected to probable category, and now they are investigating for additional possible cases in Washoe County. Good evening, everybody. I'm Wendy DeMonte.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for being with us. We're following this one closely. Now, one of the probable cases involves that toddler we told everyone about yesterday in Churchill County. The other is in Washoe County. Tonight, we begin with team coverage of possible measles here in northern Nevada. Aaron Breen, as you see right there, is live at the Washoe County Health District. Talking about speaking with officials about this investigation. And then Chloe Beardsley spent the afternoon in Fallon with people talking about living there with the possible case announced there just yesterday. Aaron, let's start with you. The investigation is widening tonight?
Yes, it is. And let me clear up the semantics on this, because possible, probable really are the same thing. They just use them in different areas. For the Washoe County Health District, it's different. The CDC's official word is that the cases are probable, and they are probable when a lot of symptoms actually have shown themselves. So the other cases are just suspected. So they haven't really been upgraded. They're just using a different word. It's not really a difference in intensity. The other thing I want to clear up, though, is the numbers. Now, yesterday we had 2 suspected cases. At this point, they say that nobody's been ruled in and nobody's ruled out at this point. But what they do know is that they have seen 4 more cases that they are now taking labs on and sending the tests out to. So that makes the number that is still just a suspected, it now sits at 5 and 1 that seems probable. In addition to that, they tell me that they are also looking into the school where this all happened, which is at Spanish Springs Elementary School, and there they have found an additional 10 children who have not been vaccinated, and until they can show that they have their vaccination records, they're asking those children to stay home as well. So they have a number of kids that are being out of school at this point. And if you've got questions, I'm happy to answer them for you.
Aaron, the first thing that comes to my mind is, A, why is this taking so long to identify this, and when can we get actual results?
Well, they're saying it could be another 3 days at least until they actually have the results of these tests in. Now, the 4 that they sent off today, those could be next week before we hear what's going to happen with those. They expect to get, though, the ones that they were looking at yesterday, which was a child and her father. They expect to get those tests back, they hope, in the next 24 hours. But again, I mean, that's what we thought yesterday. So we're just going to have to wait. It is a waiting game for them. In the meantime, they're also asking the Spanish Springs Elementary School to thoroughly go through all of their vaccination records, and they want to see the vaccines on all of the kids. And their list then gets shorter. As you show that you have been vaccinated, you can be back in school.
And Aaron, quickly before we leave, do you know anything about the 4 new cases? Are they students as well, perhaps at Spanish Springs Elementary?
Well, what I said was, I'm going to assume these were all kids, and I'm going to assume that they were all in it. And he said you would be right in assuming that. They're not going to say it on camera as that, but he said, I mean, these are kids that were probably in this child's class, and they were kids who came in contact with that child at some point. But there were only 4 that now they have, but they are concerned enough just to be sure that they have collected labs on them, and they've sent those off as well. So I'll keep my ear to the ground here, see what I can find out, and back to you guys covering Health Watch down here at the Health District. Aaron Breen, Channel 2 News.
Yeah, Aaron, thank you for that tonight. I have a feeling we will see you back down there tomorrow, hopefully with some more specific results. Aaron, thank you.
That's right. Now we want to bring Chloe Beardsley into the conversation. Chloe, the case in Churchill County has also been upgraded from possible to probable, right?
That's absolutely right. And lab results are still pending for that toddler in Churchill County who has symptoms consistent with the measles disease. Right now, she is being kept at home away from people while the testing is being done on the probable case.
Probable for us means just that, probable, that we do not definitely have any sort of, we don't have a case of measles in Churchill County at this time.
Dr. Ted McDonald says when a case gets upgraded to probable, it means it's something doctors are looking into further.
They feel like they can progress ahead with their testing to verify until they have a final definitive answer.
The young girl with measles symptoms in Churchill County visited 3 locations in Fallon where she could have been contagious. The Safeway on West Williams Avenue on Tuesday, January 27th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The Walmart Supercenter along Reno Highway Thursday, January 29th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And the Walk on South Main Street on Friday, January 30th between 5 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Marie Farabee says she's been inside Walmart and Safeway recently with her 4-year-old son, Dakota, and she's not taking any chances.
I'm going to watch my kids like a hawk.
Dakota has asthma, which raises another red flag when there's talk about the measles.
Anytime you have problems with your asthma, it gives everything else a chance. It's out there to, make them even sicker.
Dr. McDonald says people shouldn't be too alarmed about the pending case because the majority of people around here have been vaccinated, including more than 90% of school children. Doctors say the best thing anyone can do is be aware of the symptoms and call the emergency room if you suspect any problems.
We have procedures where we can bring somebody in, isolate them, evaluate them with minimal risk of exposure to others.
And while the results of the little girl's case are pending, Marie is using all precautions to keep her little boy safe.
Hand sanitizing, washing hands.
And an update from the measles case here in Churchill County is expected from health officials on Friday. Covering Health Watch Live, Chloe Beardsley, Channel 2 News.
Let's hope we get it then. Chloe, thank you. And last night's Ask the Doctor segment on measles was so popular, we are bringing it back again tonight. Renowned Chief Medical Officer Dennis Rochier is taking your calls about measles from 5 to 7 o'clock tonight. If you would like to speak with him, dial 858-2222. And for even more on the measles and what you can do to keep yourself and your family safe, we have set up a banner on our homepage. You see it there. Just go to KTVN.com. And please stay with Channel 2 News on the air, online, and on Facebook and Twitter for continuing coverage of the measles scare in northern Nevada.